What up, YouTube? Back at you, Cool Cobras, with another video. So tactical soap I ordered is on the way. That's most definitely what's up. Got some fan mail. This is all I got from the fan mail. It's a pretty sweet deal. We'll show that off here in a second. Hey, Zealand Visions. Drinking on some, what was it? This powdered mix drink that I got in the cupboard. It's pretty good. So we got some fan mail sent to the P.O Box. Check out that sick notebook. And it's got a skull on the inside page right there. Now I have a fan who makes freaking notebooks, and he sent it to me. So if I gotta give him a shout out. You don't gotta send me cool things in the mail, but you can if you want to. Check out that P.O Box. A gift for you. I am a huge fan from North-South Canada, and I make custom notebooks. Sweet. I made this just for you. Keep being a badass goth, and I look forward to your next live stream. From Corey Spracklin. Oh, Corey, I got the notebook. Thank you very much. So check out Corey's notebooks, man. You catch the stream, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Thank you for the sick notebook. Walnuts are dripping, yes. Museum privilege or Muslim privilege. No, it's museum privilege. Okay. Do you look like a fish? Well, I do like to taste a fish. Smells like salmon. Keep on it jamming. Smells like trout. Get the fuck out. My chair doesn't really have any sort of sense to it, to be honest. No, it ain't party time. Just hanging out, chilling on stream, showcasing the badass notebook that I got from the fan. That's what's up. I found a video to react to. Oh my.
Damn, this is torture. Don't stop.
Skip the ad.
Hello, darling. It's me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Well, not actually, but I'm doing my best to pretend I am today for your viewing displeasure. And I am terrified, by the way, that if I move my arm in the wrong way or something's gonna slip. I've employed tape and glue, but really it's up to Jesus. This is undeniably the most quested transformation ever. Even though you can't see my legs, I'm trying to sit sexily on this couch. I can't. It's a very unsexy couch, and I'm not good at the whole sex appeal thing. I really.
Good Lord. It's Black Friday. Is a pretty badass goth chick who's of age who does videos. She has someone she's with, which I don't care. Her videos are awesome.
Wish at this moment.
And she's doing Elvira cosplay. Sweet Lucifer.
That I was not on the other side of the world for my beautiful black velvet chalage, because that would have been far lovelier than this.
Yes, so she's pulling it
Horrible
off
couch
quite
because the
nicely,
blanket
if
on
I do
it,
say so
but
myself.
use your imagination. For those of you who are new to my channel who aren't used to my usual face, this is more or less it. I do feel like I've made myself look slightly grumpy today, but anyway, I always thought that doing an Elvira transformation would be like too easy. The result wouldn't look too radically different from my usual face. I already have big hair and lots of eyeliner, but this did turn out to be a considerable
Okay. We gotta doctrine some rules with the whole e-girl thing. It's okay to think an e-girl's hot, but you gotta respect her boundaries. If she has someone, back off. It's just the goddamn truth. Chicks are so sick and tired of men who are always trying to get down their pants, especially when they're with someone. It's really kind of fucking annoying. Could you imagine if a dude did that to you and your chick? Legit. Well, it's the truth, YouTube. Could you imagine going to like a gas station to pick up cigarettes or something, and then someone's hitting in front of you, your girlfriend in front of you, and you're like, hey man, she's with me, back off, and the dude just didn't take a hint? You'd want to deck that fucking asshole dude in the face. What's that purple stuff Cobra's drinking? Let me plug it real quick. It's a sports drink, powdered mix shit, BioSteel, grape flavored. Not a sponsor, but one of the fans sent it to me in a care package, and I tried it. It's not bad. And again, not a sponsor.
challenge. Do let me know in the comments below how you thought I did. It's nearly Halloween, and for most of us, it's looking like
Splendid, darling. Simply splendid. She does all kinds of transformations. She did a Morticia Adams one that was really good, too. Like, this chick's actually not half bad at doing her makeup, to be honest.
It's going to be a pretty disappointing one. A lot of us are stuck at home, not able to go out to parties or trick-or-treating or anything. So I thought that now is a better time than ever to attempt this transformation video, just for you. For those of you who've always really wanted to see it. Before we begin, a word from a very cool sponsor. This video is sponsored by Shudder, shudder.com, the online streaming service that only streams scary films and series. I know many of us love to watch horror films all year round, but for those of us especially who are trapped inside this Halloween, if you go to shudder.com and enter the code Black Friday, you can try Shudder for free for 30 days.
I've seen Shudder. Shudder's fucking kicks ass. Awesome website. Lets you view scary movies.
Yeah. Normally a subscription to Shudder costs $5.99 for the month or $56.99 for the year.
It's like the Netflix of scary movies, basically. It's like a streaming service where you can stream nothing but scary movies, so if horror flicks are your jam. Yeah, Shudder's legit.
And a subscription that gets you ad-free, unlimited access to so many amazing movies and series, exclusive things you've never seen anywhere else. It is all horror or horror related. When I watched,
as always, thanks for tuning into my stream. I appreciate it. That's what's up.
Most recently was a Norwegian zombie movie you may have heard of that I heard good things about called Dead Snow. What's scarier than regular zombies? Nazi zombies. And while the whole concept behind that film is so silly,
No, to hear Nazi zombies, just ask Nikolai from Call of Duty. I have shotgun, now I need shot glass.
I did have many shout out loud moments, which very much annoyed my partner. And the film was so shockingly gory and yet absolutely silly that I immediately went and watched Dead Snow too. Oh, classic.
Like, I can appreciate a good gory movie, a good scary gory movie, but if it's all blood and gore and guts and no storyline, it's like, eh. Like, I can appreciate when scary movies go all out for their gore effect, so it looks realistic as fuck. But if there's no storyline to it, it's just, ugh. It's not that entertaining, to be honest.
Modern classics, whatever you like, there's so much on there, you'll love it. And a subscription gives you unlimited ad-free access to stream on all your usual devices. You can add stuff to a list to watch later, or you can watch shows streaming live, which is brilliant. So if you're trapped inside this Halloween, you're looking for a spook.
Just because you see her on Facebook doesn't mean she automatically has an OnlyFans. I get so sick and tired of that crap. I'm sure a lot of girls, too, the assumption that, oh, you're a female, you must have an OnlyFans. It's like, no, do I know you like that? It's the truth. You got some creepy-ass fucking dude in his mom's basement going, oh, I bet your hair smells pretty. Do you have an OnlyFans? And you're just like, no. I want to come down to my mom's basement. I got pizza rolls. We can play Nintendo 64. I got Duck Hunt.
Ready to spend your night? Head along to shudder.com and the code.
And this is where Cobra's an ass about it. Like, and women with them perfectly good reason to say, fuck no, that's creepy as shit. Get the fuck away from me. The dude's giving off major creep vibes. But if women do the same thing to men and men reject them for being too creepy, it's a different story.
Black Friday.
It's you can't handle a strong woman, you're body shaming. They'll look for any other excuse other than admit that women are just like men. If you find members of the opposite sex that creep you out, you're just like, nope.
And you can try it free for 30 days. Isn't that awesome? You're welcome. All right, let's get on to what turned out to be an actually very challenging transformation.
To start with, I separated the bottommost layer of my hair for the long straight parts.
One of my favorite videos of Black Friday is her reading hate comments, because I can certainly relate to that shit. Goth YouTubers, just like any other YouTubers, get a lot of hate. And for no apparent reason other than people are just having a fucking sour day. And this drink mix is super easy to mix. You just open it up. Not a sponsor. Grab a scoop of that. Put the powdered mix in there. Add water and stir it up. One thing that always sticks out to me with It's Black Friday's videos, she says, take care everyone, be nice to each other, have a lovely day, bye-bye, that kind of thing. Oh, it's the truth. If you don't like someone, why talk to them? Why give them any space in your head? If you hate someone and you spend all day hating them, then that person you hate rules your fucking life. It's the truth, YouTube. And that's just it. Younger me would have bullied you if I didn't like you. But I'm much older and much more mature. If I don't like you, I ignore you. Completely. Or sometimes I'm busy hanging out with other people or that kind of thing, but that's just it. Like, I'm a pretty decent guy, you know, King Cobra fan, that's the truth. Like, if people want to call me a creep or a psycho or say that this guy's insane, whatever, that's their opinion. I don't judge anyone else unless they judge me.
And tied it out of the way. I wish I had some long straight hair extensions for this, but I suppose not using extensions was part of the challenge. Please excuse my very obvious ginger roots. I will cover those up later. For the rest of my hair, I'm powdering it with volume powder to give it extra texture. This stuff is sent from God.
Yeah, so she went through a lot to do this transformation.
Back combing it, carefully avoiding the frontmost layer as that has to stay smooth. I'm not going to be able to achieve the very high parting she has on her wig, but I'll try to get the overall shape of the hair as close as possible. I pinned a couple of those chopped bun.
You know, it's the truth. Like when you're doing costumes and makeup and shit like this, it takes a long time. And there's some really talented people out there who do costumes and makeup.
Donuts in to add to the height and roundness. I swooped the lot over the donuts and pinned it into place. And then untied the long bits and straightened them. Elvira has a fringe that goes down over her eyebrows, but I have no fringe at the moment. So the question is, should I cut my fringe, like right now, just for this video?
Let's face it, guys' boxers are the best, but they're not made for women. Ladies, isn't it time we had our own boxers? Well, now we do. Corporate lady boxers. They're good for sleeping. They're good for lounging. Who drank all of the rosé? They're good for sports.
Yeah, because you know women are the only ones that can get away with wearing their underwear to a tennis court. It's the truth. If a guy showed up to tennis and pulled down his shorts and was wearing nothing but his boxers, people would tell him to cover up. He would be put on the SO list. Blech.
And what makes them so comfortable? Culprit's Miracle Micromodal is 3 times softer than cotton, 50% more moisture wicking, and breathes like a cool summer breeze on your hoo-ha. What the f was that? They come in solids. They come in stripes. They come in ribbed for your pleasure. Culprit comes in swanky patterns like these. Unlike your other underwear that falls apart, Culprit lady boxers aren't going to shrink, tilt, or get holes, and they look good on every body type, even men. So watch out, ladies, because now you'll start stealing your underwear.
No. Every guy knows what I'm talking about. Your dude's not going to steal your fucking underwear. Maybe to sniff it because you're his girlfriend that's of age and he's of age and he's kinky like that. But outside of that, the dude's not going to steal your fucking underwear. Because every time you try to do it, guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? You go into your lady's shit, you already know it's a fight legitimately waiting to happen. Your girlfriend gets up to use the bathroom and like her phone starts ringing, so you answer it and like it's your best friend. And you tell her, hey, babe, your friend so-and-so called. Instead of just being like, oh, hey, thanks. She might flip a 180 and be like, will you go into my phone? What, you don't trust me? Oh, my God. And then she starts going through your goddamn phone because you went through her phone and it's just completely misunderstood.
Those are my boxers!
Mm-hmm.
And hey, Mother Earth, don't get your panties in a bunch. These underwear are sustainably made in the USA and use 20 times less water than cotton.
Made in America.
But what about camel toe? More like camouflage. With our middle seam, it'll seem like your God-given seam cannot be seen. No, it's not a dream. It's lady boxers.
Yeah, but if women want to show off their camel toe, they should be allowed to without being judged by our fucking society. Am I right, ladies? Men are, and then that's just it. They're encouraged to show off their body on social media, and as soon as they do, they get slut shamed for it. What?
So whether you have it all together or you're like me, a highly flawed individual with questionable taste in men,
This is so awesome.
go get your hands on some lady boxers at culpritunderwear.com. But don't take my word for it. I'm drunk, so listen to what these sober people have to say. These accentuate my hips and make me look like I actually have a booty. I wear them to the gym, the grocery store, and that's the only thing I do. The prints add a playful look to the buttery soft fabrics, and they make my butt look good, which is all a gal could ask for.
Yes.
Culprit lady boxers have over 99% 5-star reviews. So ditch your ex's soiled underwear and get yourself a pair of lady boxers at corporateunderwear.com. Click the link and try our 100-day risk-free money-back guarantee. All right, come in. Mama needs a foot rub.
What? Could you imagine if this were gender reversed? Right at the end. Come on, mama needs a foot rub. Get out of here. Now, you should massage your lady's feet just because it makes her happy, but come on, dude. If this were a dude's commercial selling dude's underwear, and the dude came in to the room and said, okay, hey, your man needs a blowjob. Come in here and suck this cock. So, fellas, get yourself some of this man's underwear. Women would lose their fucking shit. Like, I don't care if corporate underwear fucking does their shtick. Women need a good pair of underwear, too. I totally get it. But, yes.
I'm tired. So click the link. I don't have all day. I mean, actually, I do. But click it.
Me?
No, not you. Deeper. You. Click it. Click the link. It's right there.
God, you're wonderful.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's kind of how dating is in the 21st century for us guys. You comment to her, oh, God, you're so lovely. And she says, stop talking. And then so you stop talking. And then she says, why can't you be more open with your emotions? Because you told me to stop talking. Which one do you want? I can't do both.
Yes, I will.
And the 4th of July is coming up. And if you want to support the channel, support being American and all that good shit, they find that legit t-shirt link. If you're a proud American, you're a King Cobra fan, or you just, want to show off, hey, you know what? If you're a vet, you're a proud American, or you want to support King Cobra, or you want to buy this shirt for a fellow veteran, or a veteran, whatever. This is an awesome shirt, man. 4th of July weekend is upon us, people. That's most definitely what the fuck is up. Got the badass American t-shirt, and buying it's a great way to support the channel and show off you're a proud American, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Until the politically correct retards come after us and say that that's offensive too. Now that just piss you off. Like now flying a flag is considered offensive. Back in my day, the flag was a symbol of freedom and pride for your country. Now people are offended by the flag. Kiss my American ass. Well, it's the truth. Like, I get so sick and tired of this crap. I'm just like, do we really have to do this? Do we have to be offended by everything we see? Like, it's ridiculous. Could you imagine growing up and being told the flag is a symbol of freedom for our country, yada, 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 and I'm being told that it's offensive if you fly it or support it? I'm like, what? So let me find that link and plug it in chat. As soon as I get the rest of my Patreon money tomorrow, I'll be doing some Patreon videos. That's what's up. Let's see if I can get the link. Over on Spring, King Cobra's Fang is my shop. Let's try plugging that link. Thank you for plugging the PayPal, CJ. I appreciate it. Let's see if anyone donated to the PayPal. I'll give you a shout out, even if it's only $1. Check that here in a
A bit of
second.
black root spray, and hair is done. Now for makeup.
So be sure, if you're into like goth chicks and like good positive vibes, check out It's Black Friday on YouTube. She has a lot of subscribers. I would send her and her boyfriend some Bond Tactical Soap Original. It's black and it smells like leather and charcoal, and it's just really sweet. It's a soap made for men. They're to make her boyfriend smell irresistible. Yes.
I'm trying to imitate the heavy brownish pink contour she has in her older photos, as well as heavily contour my jaw to change the shape, but I don't think I'm going to be able to imitate her face shape effectively, as mine is just too different. She has great cheekbones, so I'm trying to make it look as if I do too. I hadn't realized until I looked really closely that her eyeshadow seems to go all the way up. This turns out to be sympathetic quality eyeshadow, but I'm working with it the best I can. I'm sure if the real Elvira ever sees this, she'll probably be laughing at how wrongly I'm doing her signature look. Astonishingly, I don't have a white eye pencil, so I'm using white eyeshadow and white shimmer on the inner corners of my eyes.
Like, man, women, I'm telling you, man, women spend a long time on their makeup. Sometimes it's just lipstick, eyeliner out the door, but sometimes women really go out. No, it's crazy what you can do with makeup, man.
Pretty hard to see what her eyebrows look like, as they're usually covered by hair. So I'm just trying to make
the Hollywood special effects and shit.
Just like to congratulate myself here for dipping my face so far out of the frame that you can't see what I'm doing. Well done me, I was just concentrating so hard on trying to get the eyeliner shape right. Face done, time for the saucy dress and the tape. So I have larger and heavier boobs, so getting them to sit up without a bra is a considerable challenge. I would love to know what secret method she has for holding them up like that, but I must make do with gaffer tape and prayers.
I mean, yeah. How like it is, she's got nice big titties. That's a bonus in my opinion. Anyone call me a pig for liking this, but no one says shit when women are attracted to Magic Mike.
Fall of 1993, I heard that a Bigfoot murdered 3 guys on a dope farm. And there's always...
How did we do? How do you feel I have done with my effort? I'm rather proud of the fact that I did my hair. I'm quite proud of my hair. I think it looks okay. I feel like maybe
It looks just like Elvira, dude.
not quite big enough. But it's my hair. It's not a wig. And you know, I got the official dress. I got the officially licensed dress with the officially licensed plastic dagger. I think the main problem is that apart from the fact that she's much thinner than me, she has a completely different face shape. I have a whole...
You're nitpicking
I need
it.
while I did go to extra lengths, such as cutting my hair, I cannot change the shape of my skull. C'est la vie. I did the makeup as well as I could. The dress fits. I'm feeling really exposed at the moment. I often joke that maybe Elvira is my real mother because she is the same age as my mother, and I don't know if Cassandra Peterson's red hair is natural, but that is the color of my natural hair. So, doing my best despite knowing that full well I will never have that kind of sass or the ability to come up with rude jokes. I just can't. I just can't do it. I will never have
Yeah, that's just it. You'll nitpick it because that's
that
what
kind
we
of
do as
face or that kind
people.
of sex appeal. I'm feeling extremely out of my comfort zone at this moment. Aha. If you're not familiar with who Elvira is, then I suggest you head along to Shudder, where you can watch yours truly. You can see Elvira's first film on Shudder. I watched it the other night for a bit of inspiration. Before you go, darling, please subscribe to
Entertaining. It's the truth. That's how I feel. If you want to get offended by that, well, screw you. I don't care.
bell thingy as well, so you can follow me. Insert witty euphemisms here. As always, take care of yourself, be nice to each other, and until next time, unpleasant dreams.
Let's watch another one.
Hey everybody, so if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that while I was living in Germany, especially, I always had my nails done. I always, well, not always, but I usually tried to keep my nails looking long and beautiful and black and shiny and claw-like because it was relatively cheap to get them done over there. And it was always a bit of a fun / slightly awkward experience because my German wasn't very good and neither was the German of the ladies who would do the nails. So basically, I would just go in there and like show them a picture of what I wanted, and they would just do it. And it was immaculate. However, since I've been back in New Zealand, I've gone to get my nails done a couple of times, and it costs a bit more to do it here, which is a bit shit. I used to just sort of always think getting your nails done was something that only rich people could have because it was always so expensive. It's not as expensive as it used to be, but it still costs more than it did in Germany. Anyway, I've been here in 2 different cities to 2 different salons with different nail technicians, and both times they did a shit job. Like, they did the worst job I've ever seen.
Yeah, fuck fake nails. These thumbnails I have are real, and I paint them all black on the inside and the outside. Like, I can naturally grow my nails longs and thick.
And I was very close to leaving a negative review. The first time especially, this happened again the second time, but especially the first.
Hello. We got $32.19 in the PayPal. That's pretty fucking sweet. Shout out to Travis, Brandon, Travis Davis, Brandon Folks, Christopher Switt, Brendan Folks, Matthew Hard, Peterson McSell. That's what's up. Sweet. Michael, get some booze here in a second and come back and do another stream. Have like a little sippy sip. That's what's up, YouTube. I'm gonna take a shower before I go to the liquor store. So that way I smell fantastically awesome.
First time, they ground my own nails down so much that there was like this really deep crescent shape carved into my nails, and each one of them that was like almost down to the nail bed. Like, it did not feel good. Neither time did they actually give me nails that looked anything like the picture I'd given them. Last time I went to get my nails done, I asked for acrylics. I showed them a picture of some very sharp stilettos, right? That's what I wanted. I just wanted really.
Yeah, if you want claw-like nails, grow them yourself. Yeah, it'll take forever to legit grow your nails this long.
Long, sharp stiletto nails. What I ended up getting was these long, round, paddle-looking things. And about a week and a half later, they were all either snapped in half or completely gone. So that was really shit. Anyway, so when I was there last time, they did this technique that I'd never seen before. They advertised they did S&S nails, not really knowing what that was. I just said, like, I just want acrylics, just like a normal set of acrylics, please. The lady was like, so unfriendly and so rude. She just seemed to like want to get them done quickly. A lot of you are probably like completely familiar with this technique, but I'd never seen it before. And instead of like, using a wee brush to make the little blob of like acrylic jelly goo and spreading it on, basically they just put like a layer of something on your nail and then dip it into powder and repeat and then file it into a shape. And I was like, well, I could do that. So I looked it up. I looked up to see what materials you would need in order to do the kind of dip powder nails at home. So I went out and I found locally a kit so I could try and do my own nails at home. And
yeah, doing it at home is a lot cheaper.
And I don't think
I did too badly. I have tried to do my own
No, those are actually pretty sick.
acrylic nails in the past, you know, the traditional way, but it's such an appallingly bad job. I don't even know how I did it. I don't know how I did such a bad job. Like they were hideous. They were not only hideous, but they were painful. And I'm just like, I can't get rid of it. Like, what do I do? Nobody looks. I was a wee bit hesitant to give this new method a try, but I did it, and it's not perfect by any means. I no longer feel like I can trust a local nail technician not to do a shit job. I mean, for much less money, I can do a shit job myself. So join me now in having a go doing my own nails. My first time ever trying to give myself properly a manicure using this dip powder method. Let's go. As you can see, my nails are pretty terrible. It's very hard for me to grow my nails long. They've always been very soft and brittle. One of the reasons for that is I've had anemia most of my life, and anemia makes your nails really shit. It can actually
Yes, I don't have that problem, unfortunately. King Cobra can grow his nails out long and hard, and they're pretty stiff unless I file them down.
make them turn inside out. Spoon nails, it's called. I've never had that. But anyway, really hard for me, even with nail hardeners and stuff, to get long, hard nails. That's pathetic. Look how soft that is. So if anybody needs the nails done, it's me. But that shit's so expensive. So I got some plain press-on nails and this kit to try, and in the kit is apparently everything you need to do a salon quality manicure at home. So in the box you've got the activator. I guess this little tray thing is for putting the powder in to make the dipping easier. A wee buffer thingy. Base gel. Top gel, a brush softener, a couple of extra brushes, a wee stick for pushing back cuticles, the sponge, which I assume is for dusting. Most things I've seen have said to use a brush, but I'm sure the sponge will be fine. And this here will be the dip powder. I kind of wonder how many uses you can get out of this little bottle. I've also got this nail file and a pair of clippers and some just ordinary black nail polish. This is apparently Rita Ora colored nail polish. I don't actually
Just starting another batch of wands here soon.
know who she is, but I've heard the name before. Some sort of celebrity. Let's begin, shall we? I'm just going to start by filing my own nails to make them a bit nicer. The nail technicians, they always file them and cut them right down to nothing. I'm like, surely the extra strength is a good thing. Surely having like your natural nail underneath be longer. Is there like a reason that they always completely cut them off before they get started? Wee bit of a buff so that the glue and everything else should hopefully adhere better. If you can hear a bit of a whooshing sound or a rattling sound, it's because it's very, very windy outside and the window is open. Do I need to put all of it in? Probably. I'll put it all in. I guess I can pour whatever's left over back into the jar. But first, because these false nails are so short, my plan is to sort of put them on not all the way down, but like a wee bit further up and shape them. I know this isn't the right kind of nail tip for doing that, but I don't have any, and I'm unable to obtain any. You know, in the past, I've bought these long stiletto tips off of eBay, but like nothing is arriving in the post because of COVID. We usually get stuff from like around Asia. Nothing arriving. Give this a whirl. Stick, you bitch. Fingers crossed. Oh, sorry if the camera slips in and out of focus a wee bit. This camera has had a good long life, and it's frankly incredible that it still works after all it's been through. The main problem I have with it is focus. But like me, the main problem I have is focus. I'm sure that anyone who's actually competent with nails is going to watch this and absolutely weep. Try not to stick my fingers together. I've never wanted to become a nail technician. I have gone through phases of being, I go through phases of being excited by random stuff, and I have certainly gone through nail art phases before. I've never been in that phase long enough to actually become good at it. I feel like a lot of the things that I want to learn how to do come from me just kind of being cheap, being like, I don't want to pay for that, I can do it myself. Don't want any air bubbles. Keep sticking my fingers. I don't know how the glue's getting everywhere, man. I feel like I'm being fairly careful, and yet. So there's me wrong kind of tip stuck on. Wait for those to dry. Now for something that I'm actually pretty scared of, which is cutting them to the right shape. Do it quite gently. Hope I don't fuck up too egregiously. Whenever I've gone to the nail salon, I've been like, can you make them look kind of like claws? And they never do. As much as it does look super cool for them to be very sharp, you don't actually want to poke your eye out or hurt yourself when you're putting makeup on. This is really hard to do from this angle. It's a learning experience. Ow! Okay, that was my finger. That is not too bad, that one.
kind of bad. That one's not.
Meet Editor X, the world's most advanced website design platform. Made for you.
Nail file creepy
The
face.
Too bad. That's the part that I thought would be the trickiest, and it turns out it's pretty tricky. So now I will cut the other hand to match. I've done the other hand, and it really turned out that these clippers, perfect for like doing the sides and making the shape right. So now I know in future, maybe not for longer nails like the thumb I had to use the scissors, but for these shorter ones, this little doodad was perfect. As you can see, the edges are very, very rough. They need to be smoothened down so that I can do the rest of the process. Alright, I think they're satisfactorily flailed, so now I'm going to give them a wee bit of a buff. I'm not too sure which side I use. A wee bit of a buff so that the dipping stuff will adhere to the false nails as well. I will admit I am quite nervous now, because here's the moment of truth. This is like, I guess, just a natural colour. I know you can get this dipped powder in all kinds of different colours, but this is the only one that was available. Welcome to New Zealand. You have a choice. I suppose I have to push down my cuticles. That's something I don't want to forget. The end of this thing is probably better for that and quicker. Everything said not to apply this stuff too thickly and to keep it kind of away from your cuticles, but also to dip the moment you've put it on. Okay. I think that was kind of successful. You do about like at least 3 coats of this, so dip immediately. All right. Try very hard not to get it on your skin. Maybe I shouldn't do just directly one after the other. I'll just do like nail after nail, eh? The things I read said to kind of start in the center of the nail and then push out towards the cuticles so you don't get too much gel around the cuticles and therefore stuck to your skin, which is phenomenally difficult to get off. I see it's not going on quite perfectly. You can see, for example, right there, there's a spot where I didn't get any of the gel. It just means be a bit more careful. Apparently, if it's too difficult to dip your nails, you can sprinkle the stuff on top, and that will also work. I'm concerned about it going onto my skin and sticking there. It's actually pretty relaxing. Whoops, shit, I got some on the skin. I'll be very quick. Oh, fuck. Getting everywhere. I'll be very quick to remove it. There it goes. Ugh, so guppy. I really hope this works out, because I am actually so far kind of enjoying this. Doing stuff with your hands is like pretty relaxing. I figure I'll do like each nail before like dusting off, just to make sure it's got time to dry or absorb whatever it does, in case I accidentally fuck it with the sponge. No one likes getting accidentally fucked by a sponge. Oh, it's a wee bit lumpy, but it doesn't really matter because we'll be filing it down afterwards anyway. Another 2 more coats to go after this. So far not well, fine. I'm not going to say so good. Medium, okay. Next layer.
No, that's a lengthy process.
I'm making such a fucking mess. This shit is everywhere, and I swear it's in my eyes and up my nose. My eyes are kind of burning, which is probably not a good sign.
That's 3 coats for all 10 fingers.
The stuff that sticks with the face gel is really fucking getting to me, actually.
Holy
it's like
shit.
making my nose burn, my eyes burn. I don't like it. I guess I'll close that up for a wee minute, crack out our little friend the sponge. We are not looking all that good. There are chunks missing, and there are sort of bits where it's like blobbed out on the side. What I'll do is, after I've done like the 3rd layer, very carefully file away all the bits that should not be there, all the bits that should be, then apply the activate, and that's what does a chemical reaction or something like that, and that makes it hard. Right, it's a learning process. Since I've got like a wee bit missing just in here, apparently to make it like a wee bit kind of more claw-like, we want to put an extra bit in the center. Let's do that. May not have been a very good idea, but we have done it. A bit missing there. A bit missing. Get in there. Okay, layer number 3. I'm just gonna give this thumbnail that I did that like extra center stripe bit on.
Thumbnail
I did
for
an
the
extra
video?
coat. Get that another complete go over.
See what I did there? I made a joke.
Oh, thank God I can put this base gel away. It stinks. Oh my God, my poor senses. Do not look, as you can see, very neat. It could have been worse. If you'd seen the job of acrylics I did that time, holy shit, you would be crying because I just about was. These aren't finished yet. So I'm going to very carefully file off the blobby bits before I put the activator on, because then you buff and then you put more activator on after that. But I really want to make sure I get rid of all these bits of shit before they get too hard. Oh, it's gross because it looks like skin. Ouch. Ouch. We sprung a little bit of blood, but that's okay. Hope this stuff doesn't stink too. My poor nostrils. Whoosh, it does. That is fucking fumey. Do not put this near an open flame. Oh God. It got into the cut bit. Every little bit of this that touches my skin is like burning. After this, we can file it and buff it, and then you apply a wee bit more of this. Now's my chance to unfuck the lumpy shape of them. This one, for example, is easily the worst, so start there.
Shark Week is back. And experience it like never before.
Whoa, fuck. I just pulled away the paper towel that I had here for wiping the brush of base gel. It has done this to my desk. I guess that looks like it's going to come off. Protect your surfaces, my word. I know it's not perfect, but it's a little bit better than it was. I think that's about as smooth as I can get them with my very little nail doing experience. So the next step, now that they are buffed, I've given them a wee bit of a clean, to apply another coat of the activator and then to dab it off with a paper towel and then apply 2 layers of the top coat. I'm going to put the black over the top of the top gel. I don't know if that's very sensible, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh my God, it's stinging my skin. I don't think I even touched it that time. What is it made of? Fucking hellfire in a bottle? Next, we apply 2 layers of top gel. The absolute olfactory onslaught of this process. Against my skin tone, this colour looks horrible, doesn't it? That has to be let dry for about 10 minutes and then I will put on the black. Okay, they dry. The reason I've decided just to get ordinary black nail polish rather than a fancy one was because when I got my nails done with SNS at the salon, that's all they used. And I felt a little bit ripped off, honestly. And also because that other shit's expensive. Don't fuck up. These blobs that are everywhere actually just mean it's just being artistic. It's not an accident. I think what I'll do for the mess that I've made, clean it up with a wee bit of nail polish remover on a Q-tip around the nail where I made a mess. Oh fuck, that stings like a motherfucker. The nail polish remover was way more trouble than it was worth. It's taken me ages to clean it up and now I'm like, fuck it, it's fine. A top coat would have been good, but I don't have one. I tested a little bit of this on top of this, and what it did was dissolve this, so don't do that. The last thing they usually do at the salon, which just is recommended anyway, is to use a bit of cuticle oil, but I do not have any. However, this is more or less the same thing. Just gonna massage a wee bit of that on. It's not the tidiest job that anybody's ever done, but it's actually better than I expected. I thought I would do a much worse job. This was infinitely easier than doing like acrylic. If you want to have a crack at doing like acrylic nails at home, the dip powder method was so much easier. It's not perfect, but it's not bad for a first go. It's just around these parts where it's kind of messy. But the actual shape of them, I think I did the shape quite well. So I'm quite pleased with that. And I feel like I really learnt from this experience. And I feel like it'll just get easier and easier every time I do it, now that I know what to do and what not to do. Hopefully they will last a while. Last time I went to a salon, it lasted about a week until they started snapping in half, coming off completely. So if my own effort can beat that, then it will have been worth it.
Very
So
good.
yeah, there we are. I don't think I did too badly. How do you think I did? I mean, I know
Pretty sweet considering you've never fucking done nails.
it wasn't perfect. I know it's a wee bit messy, but I honestly expected it to turn out way, way worse. I mean, that's how you should live life in general. Keep your expectations really low so you can't be disappointed. And if things go better than you expected, then you'll be stoked. So I'm pretty stoked.
I completely agree.
I feel like in general they look okay. Like the shape turned out a wee bit better, and it was especially. I mean, it would have been a lot less difficult if I'd had the proper stiletto tips to already shape. This is normally not as long as I would have them, but you know, the nails that I glued on were the only ones I could find locally, and so I will have another crack at getting some longer stiletto tips off the internet. eBay usually has them. I don't know how long these are going to last, but they feel pretty solid. They feel like they're not going anywhere. I'm pretty satisfied, and it's very satisfying doing something yourself, especially if it's something you've never done before, and it turns out okay. For a disaster, it turns out okay. It's like, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of that. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm not as much of a loser as I thought I was. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if you were the kind of person who wanted to see my fingers bleeding, the kind of person who enjoys blood, but I omitted those parts. There was blood. There wasn't a lot of blood, but there was blood. Next time I'll be a bit more careful. Thanks very much for joining me. I have been very much in the DIY spirit lately, and I think, especially like I say, being in New Zealand, there isn't much stuff here. There's not much you can do by way of shopping, especially not online shopping. So you have to get a little bit creative. You have to try and do stuff yourself if you want cool things. So I've really gotten into like the DIY mindset. So I've got quite a lot of DIY stuff coming up in future videos, some of which are pretty ambitious. Try something new that seems difficult, it might go well, and if it does, it's like, fuck yeah, go me. So there's potentially something to look forward to. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel, you know you want to. And as always, take care of yourself, be nice to each other, try new things, you might be good at them. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hell yes.
Oh my.
How long is the stream? We'll go for an hour. See if anyone else donated any more money. We'll give them shout outs. Nope. Well, that's all right. Appreciate y'all donating the monies. Tuning in. Yes. You know it's Zoom. What's up? No, well, someone sounds pissy. Nothing wrong with having a sexual dry spell. Waiting patiently will get you the right chick. Chicks are more attracted to dudes who don't have as much sex. And it depends on the dude, I guess, and the chick and the whole situation. But generally speaking, it's like, hey, here's a man who's waiting patiently. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's the truth. If it's approved for YouTube use, yes. I could sign wearing the Judas Priest shirt. Yes. I'll look it up real quick. The Ripper, Judas Priest lyrics. Suppose I could do a local cover. Didn't expect it to start that quickly.
shock in London town streets when there's darkness and fog. When you least expect me and you turn your back, I'll attack. Silence begin, shadows by the wall. I laugh when I'm creeping, but you won't give me it all. Oh, in the morning, never turn your back on the river. Shake the fear.
No copyright infringement intended. Singing some Judas Priest.
Shameless, no trouble nameless, except for the river. Or if you like, check the knife.
Fuck serial killers and fuck sickos. Last vocal code for the video. Don't want to get a copyright strike. Let me rewind that a second. I wasn't prepared.
Back alley street is where you'll probably meet. The next gas lamp, the air's cold and damp.
So I'm sorry if I'm butchering the Judas Priest.
Just be surprised. In the skies, it's in the night. I'm a scream of the fight. Oh, in the morning, I'm talking about the
Look at that I like because Judas Priest kicks ass. Go for about 2 more minutes and then we'll shower up and I want to go to the liquor store and get some beer. I appreciate that, Exhumed. That's the only pick the Judas Priest. I haven't heard too much of their music. But that power metal, yes. Do a beer review. Well, if I see any beer that catches my eye that I haven't reviewed for the channel, I might. Get some vodka. I'll get whatever the fuck I feel like getting. It's my YouTube monies. Yeah. I'm just going to ignore that comment because ignoring the trolls' comments will piss them off more than anything. I don't ask people to donate, but if they do, that's cool, man. No judgment here. Before I go, I'm going to plug that fucking sick notebook I got. says walnut speed dripping. Got a snake on the back right there. And a skull on the first page. So thank you, YouTubes, for watching the live streams. And I'm serious. Thanks for the sick notebook. That kicks ass. Yeah, punk rock, you know what's up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll catch you later.